Hello and welcome back to our next lecture from this course on Metaverse Wealth Creations. In this lecture we are going to talk about which or what are the commercial applications of the Metaverse. So let's dive into the information. First of all, people will be able to buy different types of digital assets in the Metaverse, ranging from clothes to buildings, tickets to events, and so on. Basically, most of these things that people are going to be able to buy in the Metaverse will be under the form of NFTs or non-fungible tokens. Basically, these tokens are like unique tokens, so most of the times there is going to be a limited edition of this type of tokens or one of a kind, and they are very used to let's say to authenticate the originality of a specific digital asset. For example, if an artist creates a specific track, he can or a specific song, he can transform that song into an NFT. Another example, and basically he can sell that as an NFT. Okay, so whoever buys that NFT or that song has like property rights over it, okay, over the specific item. In this case would be a song. Another example, NFTs, these non-fungible tokens, will be also used a lot in crypto gaming, and for example in games which are role-playing games, where you have a character and that character has different items like swords, armor, and stuff like that. And usually in this type of games you can sell armors and swords and potions and artifacts and so on. This kind of artifacts will be NFTs. So each of these artifacts will be an NFT, and basically that NFT basically it shows that you are the real, let's say, the real owner of that digital item. Okay, so these NFTs will have a wide range of application in different industries. You have heard from us an example with crypto gaming, and also an example would be we have told you in the first lecture that there are metaverse projects which are a replica of planet Earth, and basically in these projects you are buying land. Let's say you can buy land in New York, you can buy land in Hong Kong, and each piece of land represents an NFT. That NFT basically shows that you are the owner of that piece of property, okay, and it shows its originality. So you can see it has a wide range of application, and it probably will also have a wide range of application in other industries, in more classical industries in the future. But we've made this remark about NFTs because they will be a big part of metaverse in general, and gaming as well. Okay, even brands like Adidas and Nike are already interested in metaverse projects, and for example they've already released this type of NFTs and are rushing to catch the trend as early as possible. For example, Nike recently bought a digital shoe company which obviously releases NFTs for more than $3 million, which obviously it's a big amount of money, and it was the first transaction of its kind in the space. Obviously in the real economy, okay, or let's say the classic economy, we can see transactions which are much higher than that, but this is just the beginning, what we are seeing here. People will actually have avatars in the metaverse, and depending on the metaverse they are in, they will be able to customize these avatars to a specific degree. Okay, so again, another remark would be that the movie Avatar or the movie Matrix, it's closer than we thought it would be probably in the future. There are a few projects which have an interesting approach. They have replicated the Earth as a virtual Earth, and we have talked about that before. Such an example is the OVR project, which allows buyers to get a piece of virtual land somewhere on Earth. Okay, so what you can do is go ahead and search for the OVR project. check it out, and you can actually get inside and buy yourself a piece of virtual land. They are not only ones or the first ones. Another such a project is Earth 2.0, which already sells layer 2 lands. So they have been in a phase in which they basically have sold all the land, and now they are selling the second layer of land. Okay, so new opportunities emerge all the time. What you have to do is go ahead, search for this project, for these projects, see which of them have like the highest potential, because each of these projects create different metaverses. Chances are that in the future they will be interconnected. So basically you are going to be able to find like general metaverses or general marketplaces, at least, where you can sell items from different metaverses, right? Because you are going to find NFT marketplaces, and in these NFT marketplaces, which are general, you can sell items or things from all like metaverses. Another interesting commercial application will be advertising. There are metaverses where people have built cities and they have millions of users which are actives. For example, such a project which probably is going to grow a lot in the future is Polka City, which is built on the Polka chain or on the dot chain network. This will definitely be interesting for major brands, or for any major brand who wants to reach such a massive audience. Another example is Sandbox, which is one of the, let's say, the earliest metaverse or the oldest metaverse projects. It's over 2 years old or 3 years old, and basically that metaverse or that application has already a couple of millions of users. Another very interesting commercial application is, for example, virtual real estate, as people can buy lands and buildings and flip them for a profit. Okay, like it happens in real life. Such a transaction, for example, was made for a record sum of over 2 million USD in the metaverse built by the company Sandbox. You can search that on Google, see it's true, and probably more transactions like that, and even bigger ones will come in the future. Many celebrities also jumped on the trend, and recently someone bought a piece of property near the famous artist Snoop Dogg for a whopping amount of 420,000 US dollars. As you can see, the amounts are starting to become considerable and opportunities arise everywhere. It's something that starts to get a lot of attention, and celebrities jump on the trend, and big companies as well. Thank you very much for watching, and we are looking forward to see you in our next lecture.